Hypocrisy, the practice of claiming to have moral standards or beliefs to which one's own behavior does not conform. Or you could simply search up Ethan Klein. Welcome everyone. Well, this is a very familiar topic now, isn't it? A year ago, I made a video talking about this similar topic about this certain individual. From hypocrisy to lying and to straight up covering his tracks and doubling down on accepting certain criticisms from certain creators, it pains me to say that it's getting pretty bad. By the title of the video, you can already tell who we're going to be talking about today. So let's get right into it. I honestly hate new YouTube, specifically the new management of YouTube. I hate that YouTube is trying to become this thing that it isn't, trying to become more family friendly, which in the first place it wasn't. I like the way YouTube used to be back in the day, where you can do whatever you want as long as it's legal. But nowadays YouTube is filled with a sea of hypocrisy, and Ethan Klein is at the center of it. Ethan used to be a titan of the YouTube commentary community. But as of recently, you can more associate the name H3H3 with their podcasting channel more than anything commentary related. But before we get into that, I want to explain what this video is. This video will be comprised of two sets. The first set being Ethan and Gila's content and their hypocrisy, and the second set being their personality as of recently. With that being said, let's get on with the first set. To start the first set, we'll dissect some of Ethan's videos, of both old and new. I would have just dissected the new content by itself, but there ain't a lot of that as of recently, so yeah. What I mean by that is that his last video on his main channel was uploaded 8 months ago! Lily Sings, as much as I hate bringing her up, does a better job of uploading videos on her channel, albeit I don't give a fuck about Lily. But Noble, he has more than one channel, and also does a podcast. See, now that's the problem. If he was just inactive on that channel as much as he was on his main channel, I wouldn't have a problem. But the fact that he uploads way more on that channel than he does on his regular channel is kinda sus. Now, one may argue it's because Ethan and Gila are both new parents. It's easier for them to do podcasts than actual videos. But by that logic, it wouldn't make any sense, because they could have easily made a video within those 8 months. I would have let that slide if there was a video within 8 months, but there wasn't, so I'm not gonna let it slide. I remember back in the day when H3H3 videos were so fucking good to watch because they essentially had a high priority within the YouTube sphere, within the YouTube commentary sphere. Shit like the prank invasion videos was up there with like fucking Content Cop, and that's saying a lot. Now, if they upload a video on their main channel, it's gonna be just to appease the fans of that channel. You know, just to shut them up for a little bit, you know? But with that, we can go more into their podcast channel. They have a higher priority on their podcast channels because that's where they get the most out of the YouTube ads. And that's where most of the income comes from. The income come from? The income comes from. Yeah, I know English. My English is very good looking. In the last 8 months, they've done 54 podcasts, each on average for about an hour and 30 minutes long. The last video they uploaded on their main channel was 8 months ago. 54 videos to one on their regular channel? Okay. Alright, obviously they have more than enough time to upload and make a video on their main channel, but they're more focused on their podcasting channel more than their actual channel. I've made this video a year ago looking at the topic and looking at the problem with which was they should upload way more regularly on their main channel, and I thought that was going to be fixed, but it wasn't. So here I am again. So here I am, growing older all the time, looking older all the time, feeling younger in my prime. Now, I'm not saying that Ethan and Gila are disregarding their main audience on their main channel, but it's very evident that this could probably be the case. If they upload a video now on their main channel, it's not going to be because they want to. It's going to be because they have to. Okay, so why are they more focused on their podcast channel more than their main one? Well, it's because it's more marketable. They get more views for doing less. That's what I'm trying to say. Plus, their latest podcast videos are more tamed than what they used to be. Example, Ethan used to use the N-word a whole heckin' lot back in the day.
Whore. It's just a wonderful string of words that really gets you going.
But all of a sudden, stopped using it. I wonder why. Oh yeah, by the way, he also dragged PewDiePie under the bus for using it just once on accident. Just gonna throw that out there. Oh yeah, he started becoming family friendly when he met Susan and had a little chat about creator-on-creator harassment. I'm not saying that was the chat that took down Gokanaru's video about H3H3, but it's on screen right now. And with that, we got our next segue. See how good I am at YouTube? Holy shit. Segueing into the creator-on-creator harassment situation, recently, a ton of creators had their videos taken down by YouTube. Now, I say recently, but I mean like 2 months ago, so this is kind of old news, but just for the sake of this video, pretend it's new. This one was one of them. We're going to be talking about this one more specifically. These videos were taken down because YouTube implemented a new rule for harassment out of fucking nowhere and effectively deleted these videos immediately. Now, for some creators, this was no big deal. But for others that worked countless hours editing and writing scripts for their video, only to have it all gone in an instant, that was the case with Gokanaru's H3H3 video. The video grossed over 1 million views, and at the time, he barely had 10,000 subscribers. It's kind of a shame once you ask me. If one day I decided to make a video and it grossed over 1 million views, and then all of a sudden it was just gone, I would probably be pretty upset. This set will be dissecting Ethan's ever-changing personalities over the year. And what better place to start than the recently removed video by Gokanaru? His video was removed by YouTube for breaking the new harassment laws, which was just implemented one day out of the blue. But what I want to dissect is Ethan's reactions to it. In one of his podcast episodes, you can hear him talk about it, but he never says the user's channel, despite it being in his search bar.
Simulating violence. So if I have to just take a harebrained guess, it probably wasn't a conspiracy. It was probably just the fact that he has a gun up to my head, like to execute me.
I guess you could say that Gokanaru was living rent-free inside Ethan's mind. Aside from that, the way Ethan addressed the situation was very quiet-like. What I mean by this is that Ethan very sheepily just talked about the situation and about the conversation he had with Susan about the harassment law and barely addressed the video at all. In this clip, he barely saw anything about the video, period. He just skimmed through it. Now, if you want more information about the situation, you should head over to Gokanaru's channel and watch his video about the situation. Reasons why is because he gives more info because it's directly attached there. But back on topic. Ethan's personality has changed over the years, from being a relaxed creator to now belligerent and almost hot-tempered to almost any situation. When it comes to controversies like this, it makes their ego look like they can do whatever they want to small creators and not give a fuck. And that's not what H3H3 means to me, or what it meant to me.
My ultimate is ready.
H3H3 to me meant something new. It meant an evolution of the commentary channels from old. With that being said, that's it for the video. I wanted to make something short but effectively filled with info. I got a lot of feedback from my previous video where people were telling me it was too long, so I decided to condense it down into this tiny little video. I hope this is a little bit better. I'm going to try to make the transitions also very small so people cannot complain about that as well. So yeah. But any feedback will be appreciated. I want your opinion on the whole situation. And also, I still like H3H3. I like a lot of things that they produce. I like their clothing brand. I like their merch. Teddy Fresh, beautiful. I love the color scheme. I love everything. But at the same time, I do want Ethan to consider the way his channel is going and the way that he's pushing himself and Gila into this situation. I really do want them to think about that. But that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please leave a comment on videos. See you guys when I see you guys. Hopefully real soon. But until then, don't be a stranger. Oh boy. Alright, so the video is ended. And this is kind of like the main part where I wanted to talk about another video that I just released, which was the Yandere Dev video. As of this recording, or as of this recording of a video, The videos grossed over 40,000 views, and I want to say thank you all for watching. I really didn't expect the video to explode that much. Like, I expected it to get like 1,000 views, but 40,000? Fucking hell. Hopefully, for those of you that subscribe to my channel for sort of videos like these, will not be disappointed in the future when I start making more videos like this. Hopefully, I am able to make a video for you guys and suffice you guys, I guess you could say. I don't know how to put it in English, but I hope I don't disappoint you guys in the future with future videos. That's gonna be it for me. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys when I see you guys. So hopefully real soon. But until then, don't be a stranger. Bye! Transition!
With the cash, yeah, you know it's still a dream. Never kissing ass, even when I cut my scene. Every girl I know just wanna be hugging me every day. Yeah, you know just what I mean. Welcome to my life, welcome to a new time. No more complicated situations in my mind. When I come back, guess who they wanna see every day. Yeah, you know just what I mean. Here's a happy song for ya. Hard to hear when everyone adores ya. Serious guy with a bunch of mommy issues. Just not tonight, even though I brought tissues. Hope you respect.